every step, every stroll with loved ones, hinges on the power in your legs. Yet, many seniors believe weak legs are just part of aging. The truth is far more surprising. Your diet holds the key to mobility, and some everyday foods are silently weakening your muscles, joints, and bones. Welcome to Elder's Guidance, your trusted companion for thriving in your golden years. Today, we uncover 5 common foods that harm leg strength, stealing your freedom to move. More importantly, we share simple, delicious alternatives to help you reclaim vitality and stride confidently into tomorrow. Are you ready to discover what's holding you back? Drop a comment below with 1 if you're excited to learn, or 0 if you're skeptical. By the end, you'll see how small choices can transform your life, keeping you active and independent. Stick with us, because the secrets to stronger legs are just moments away, and you won't want to miss what's coming next. Could that spoonful of sugar in your morning coffee be weakening the legs that carry you through life? For many seniors, a sweet treat feels like a small comfort, a cookie after dinner, a slice of cake at a family gathering. Yet, behind that fleeting sweetness lies a hidden threat to your mobility. Picture a vibrant woman named Margaret, who loved her daily pastries. Over time, she noticed her knees aching after short walks, her legs feeling heavier, as if they were betraying her. She thought it was just age creeping in. But the real culprit, the sugar she cherished, was quietly draining her strength. Processed sugar, found in desserts, sodas, and even sneaky places like salad dressings, does more than satisfy your sweet tooth. It sabotages the muscles, joints, and bones you rely on every day. When you indulge in sugary foods, your blood sugar spikes, giving a brief burst of energy. But soon it crashes, leaving you sluggish, your legs too tired for a stroll. Over weeks, months, years, this cycle wears you down, making simple tasks feel exhausting. Even worse, sugar fuels chronic inflammation, a silent enemy that stiffens your knees and hips, turning every step into a painful challenge. Inflammation doesn't just stop at joints. It weakens muscle fibers, making them less resilient, more prone to strain. Have you ever felt a heaviness in your legs, as if they're moving through molasses? That's inflammation at work, and sugar is its fuel. Beyond muscles and joints, sugar disrupts your nerves, causing tingling or numbness in your legs, a frustrating barrier to staying active. It also affects your mood, triggering fatigue that saps your motivation to move. Perhaps most alarming, sugar interferes with calcium absorption, leaving your bones brittle. For seniors, this means a higher risk of fractures. A fall that once meant a bruise could now steal your independence. Margaret learned this the hard way when a stumble led to weeks of recovery, her confidence shaken. But here's the hope in this story. You hold the power to change this. The heartbreak of missing a grandchild's soccer game, the frustration of pausing halfway up the stairs, these don't have to define your future. Imagine instead the joy of dancing at a family reunion, your legs steady, your heart light. Every choice you make today shapes that vibrant tomorrow. Instead of processed sugar, reach for natural alternatives that nourish your body. A drizzle of maple syrup on oatmeal, a handful of sweet dates, or a sprinkle of stevia in your tea offers sweetness without the harm. Fresh fruits, bursting with flavor, deliver fiber and antioxidants that protect your muscles and bones. Try blueberries in yogurt or sliced apples with a touch of cinnamon. Simple pleasures that fuel your strength. When cravings strike, savor a square of dark chocolate or a handful of almonds, foods that satisfy without sabotaging your legs. To make this fun, start a sweet swap kitchen experiment. Gather a friend or family member and create a sugar-free dessert together, perhaps a fruit tart or a smoothie bowl. Test recipes, share laughs, and rediscover the joy of food that loves you back. Be mindful of hidden sugars too. Many packaged foods, like granola bars or flavored yogurts, are loaded with added sugars that creep into your diet. Next time you're at the grocery store, check labels. Choose whole, unprocessed foods that provide steady energy, keeping your legs ready for life's adventures. Margaret made these changes, swapping her pastries for fruit and nuts. Within weeks, her leg pain eased, her energy returned, and she walked her neighborhood with a spring in her step. Her story is yours to claim. Sugar may seem like a small indulgence, but its cost is your freedom to move. Choose wisely now, and your legs will carry you confidently forward. But if you think sugar's the only culprit, wait until you hear what's frying your joints next. You won't believe the damage hiding in your favorite crispy snacks. If you enjoyed this video, comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 2. Your thought matter to me either way. Is that golden, crispy French fry worth the stiffness creeping into your knees? The crunch of fried chicken or the warmth of a drive-through burger carries memories of laughter-filled picnics or quick family dinners. But for someone like Robert, a 75-year-old who loved his weekly fast food treats, those indulgences came with a cost. He began to notice his legs tiring after short walks, his joints aching as he climbed stairs. He blamed age, but the truth was hiding in his takeout bag. Deep-fried and fast foods, from fries to donuts, aren't just guilty pleasures. They're silent saboteurs, weakening the muscles, joints, and circulation that keep you moving. These foods are packed with trans fats, the kind that lurk in greasy coatings and processed oils. Trans fats spark inflammation, a relentless force that swells your joints, making every step feel like wading through sand. Over time, this inflammation erodes cartilage, raising the risk of arthritis, a condition that haunts millions of seniors and steals their ease of movement. But the damage doesn't end there. Fried foods choke your circulation, starving your leg muscles of oxygen and nutrients. This leads to cramps, a heavy sluggishness, and even risks like deep vein thrombosis, where blood clots threaten your mobility. Have you ever felt your legs protest after a simple errand? That's poor circulation, fueled by those crispy bites. Fast foods also harm flexibility, stiffening tendons and ligaments, which makes balancing trickier. For seniors, this means a higher chance of stumbles, turning a moment of distraction into a life-changing fall. And let's not overlook weight gain. Every extra pound from fried foods adds 4 pounds of pressure to your knees, grinding down cartilage and amplifying pain. Your bones suffer too, as these foods block the absorption of calcium and magnesium, leaving them brittle and prone to fractures. Robert learned this painfully when a minor trip left him sidelined, his confidence shaken. Yet, there's a brighter path ahead. The frustration of avoiding your garden or skipping a neighborhood stroll doesn't have to be your story. Picture instead the pride of tending your flowers, your legs steady, your joints limber. Every meal is a chance to reclaim that freedom. Swap deep-fried dishes for healthier methods that preserve flavor. Grill salmon with a lemon glaze. Bake sweet potato wedges with a sprinkle of paprika, or roast vegetables in olive oil for a satisfying crunch. An air fryer can be your new best friend, delivering crispy textures without harmful fats. Try a healthy crunch challenge this week. Replace fries with roasted chickpeas or zucchini chips, seasoned with your favorite herbs. Share the results with a friend or family member, turning small changes into moments of connection. When dining out, choose grilled chicken or steamed veggies over fried options. Host a community potluck with neighbors, showcasing baked or grilled dishes that nourish everyone. These choices aren't just about food. They're about reclaiming the energy to chase sunsets or play with grandkids. Robert made the switch, trading fast food for home-cooked meals. Within months, his joint pain eased, his walks grew longer, and he felt lighter, as if years had melted away. Your legs deserve that same chance to thrive. Deep-fried foods may tempt you, but their price is your ability to move freely. Choose nourishment over nostalgia, and watch your strength return. But if you think fries are the only threat, wait until you hear what's lurking in your favorite sandwich. The next culprit might surprise you. The sizzle of bacon on a Sunday morning or a quick ham sandwich for lunch feels like a comforting ritual, woven into years of family traditions. For Clara, a 78-year-old who treasured her deli meats, these meals were second nature. But she began to notice her legs cramping after long days, her balance wavering as she moved through her home. She thought age was slowing her down, but the real thief was hiding in her fridge. Processed meats like bacon, sausage, hot dogs, and deli slices aren't just convenient. They're quietly eroding the muscle strength that keeps you steady and strong. These foods are loaded with sodium, preservatives, and nitrates, a trio that chips away at your mobility. High sodium causes water retention, making your legs feel heavy and swollen, as if you're dragging weights with every step. This puffiness strains your muscles, leaving them stiff and prone to cramps, especially after standing or walking. Clara often felt her calves tighten, forcing her to sit when she wanted to keep moving. Beyond swelling, the nitrates and preservatives in processed meats trigger chronic inflammation, a hidden force that weakens muscle tissue and stiffens joints. This inflammation makes climbing stairs or rising from a chair a painful struggle, stealing the ease of daily tasks. But there's more. Processed meats hinder muscle recovery, especially if you enjoy light exercise like gardening or a morning stretch. After activity, your muscles need nutrients to repair and grow, but the chemical-laden nature of these foods blocks the absorption of protein and iron, leaving your legs weaker over time. This slow decline can creep up unnoticed, until a short walk feels like a marathon. Even your balance suffers, as weakened muscles struggle to keep you steady, raising the risk of falls. Clara's heart sank when a near trip shook her confidence, making her hesitate to join friends for outings. Yet, this isn't the end of your story. The warmth of a family cookout, the joy of chasing grandkids through the park, these moments are still within reach. Picture the pride of standing tall at a community event, your legs reliable, your spirit free. Every bite you choose can bring you closer to that reality. Instead of processed meats, opt for fresh, unprocessed options that fuel your strength. Grill a chicken breast with rosemary, bake a turkey fillet, or savor a piece of salmon rich in omega-3s. These provide clean protein without harmful additives, helping your muscles thrive. Plant-based proteins, like lentils, chickpeas, or tofu, are just as powerful, packed with nutrients that support mobility. Try a hearty lentil soup or a chickpea salad for a meal that feels like home. To make this exciting, plan a protein power meal prep day with family or friends. Spend an afternoon cooking fresh meats or plant-based dishes, portioning them for the week. Turn it into a bonding moment, sharing stories as you chop vegetables or season fish. Visit a local farmer's market for inspiration, picking up fresh ingredients that spark joy in your kitchen. For sandwiches, swap deli slices for home-cooked chicken or roasted veggies, paired with whole grain bread for lasting energy. Clara embraced these changes, replacing her bacon with grilled turkey. Within weeks, her leg cramps faded, her balance improved, and she walked her garden path with newfound ease, her confidence blooming like her roses. Your legs have carried you through a lifetime of memories. They deserve foods that honor their strength. Processed meats may be easy, but they cost you the freedom to move as you wish. Choose nourishment now and watch your vitality return. But the next threat might be hiding in your favorite soup. You'll be shocked at what's draining your legs next. A pinch of salt on your scrambled eggs or a hearty bowl of canned soup for dinner feels like a simple pleasure, a touch of flavor that ties meals to memories. For Helen, an 80-year-old who relied on quick, salty convenience foods, these choices were part of her routine. But she started to feel her ankles swelling, her legs heavy, as if they were anchored to the floor. She assumed age was catching up, but the real culprit was hiding in her pantry. High-sodium foods, from canned soups to frozen dinners, aren't just seasoning. They're silently swelling your legs, draining the strength you need to move freely. Excess sodium causes water retention, making your legs and feet puffy, your shoes tighter by day's end. This swelling weighs you down, turning a walk to the mailbox into a slog, your legs protesting with every step. Helen often sat down mid-task, her energy sapped by the heaviness. But sodium's damage runs deeper. It narrows blood vessels, choking circulation and starving your muscles of oxygen and nutrients. This leads to fatigue, weak legs, and a sluggish feeling that makes even short outings daunting. Poor circulation also raises risks of serious issues like peripheral artery disease, which can limit mobility further. Another hidden toll? Sodium disrupts sleep by increasing nighttime trips to the bathroom, leaving you tired and your legs more fatigued the next day. Have you ever woken feeling like your legs didn't rest? That's sodium stealing your recovery. Most alarming, excess salt leaches calcium from your bones, making them fragile. For seniors, this means a misstep could lead to a fracture, turning a moment of joy into months of recovery. Helen's confidence wavered after a stumble, her fear of falling keeping her indoors. Yet, your story can be different. The joy of dancing at a grandchild's wedding, the ease of strolling through a park, these moments are yours to reclaim. Picture the lightness of moving without discomfort, your legs carrying you with confidence. Every meal is a step toward that freedom. Instead of high-sodium foods, embrace fresh, whole ingredients that burst with flavor. Season with herbs like rosemary or thyme, or try a dash of garlic powder for a savory kick. Low-sodium broths make soups just as comforting without the harm. Start a flavor adventure this week. Experiment with new spices, perhaps cumin for roasted carrots or basil for a tomato salad. Keep a small journal of your favorite combinations, turning cooking into a creative joy. Plan a weekly menu to track sodium, choosing fresh vegetables, lean meats, or beans for meals that energize. When shopping, read labels carefully. Many packaged foods, like condiments or deli meats, hide shocking amounts of salt. Opt for Himalayan pink salt or sea salt in moderation, which offer trace minerals to support health. Share your spice discoveries with friends over a home-cooked meal, building connection through food. Helen made these changes, swapping canned soups for homemade versions. Within weeks, her swelling eased, her legs felt lighter, and she walked her community garden with a smile, her energy restored. Your legs have supported decades of life's adventures. They deserve foods that keep them strong. High-sodium choices may seem harmless, but they cost you the ease of movement. Choose flavor that fuels you, and feel the difference, but the final threat might be sitting on your breakfast table. The next food will change how you see your daily staples. A warm slice of white toast with breakfast or a plate of pasta for dinner feels like a comforting constant, a familiar presence at the table. For George, a 74-year-old who loved his daily sandwiches. These staples were part of life. But he began to notice his legs tiring quickly, his energy fading after simple chores. He thought age was to blame, but the truth lay in his breadbasket. White bread, refined pasta, and other processed carbs aren't just empty calories. They're draining the strength from your legs, leaving your muscles hungry for real fuel. Unlike whole grains, refined carbs are stripped of fiber, vitamins, and minerals, turning into sugar in your body. This causes a quick energy spike, followed by a crash that leaves your legs sluggish, as if they're running on fumes. George often felt too weary to walk his dog, his stamina fading faster than it should. Over time, these spikes and crashes weaken muscle endurance, making everyday tasks like carrying groceries or climbing stairs feel daunting. Refined carbs also fuel inflammation, stiffening joints and sapping muscle flexibility. This inflammation makes your legs feel heavier, each step a little harder. But the deepest damage is to muscle mass. As you age, your muscles need protein and nutrients to stay strong. Refined carbs offer none, starving your legs of the building blocks they need. This gradual loss creeps up until rising from a chair or walking a block becomes a struggle. Even your stamina for daily joys, gardening, visiting friends, fades, leaving you sidelined. George felt this when he skipped a neighborhood barbecue, too tired to join the laughter. Yet, your future can be brighter. The freedom of long walks with loved ones, the energy to tend your roses, these are still yours to claim. Picture the lightness of moving with ease, your legs powered by foods that sustain you. Swap white bread for whole grain or sprouted grain options, rich in fiber and nutrients that support muscle health. Try oatmeal with berries for breakfast or quinoa with roasted vegetables for dinner. Meals that release energy slowly, keeping your legs ready for action. Pair these with lean proteins like chicken or beans to fuel your strength. To make this fun, join a grain swap cooking class with friends or a community center. Experiment with brown rice, barley, or farro, sharing recipes that bring new flavors to your table. Track how you feel after these meals, noting the energy that carries you through the day. George made the switch, choosing whole grain bread and quinoa salads. Within weeks, his stamina returned, his legs felt stronger, and he rejoined his evening walks, his heart lifted by the sunset. Your legs are the foundation of your independence. Refined carbs may be familiar, but they rob you of vitality. Choose foods that nourish, and feel your strength grow. You've uncovered the 5 culprits stealing your mobility. Now, let's shape a future where your legs carry you confidently forward. The foods you choose are a powerful foundation for stronger legs, but the journey to lasting mobility weaves through more than just your plate. For seniors like Evelyn, a 76-year-old who dreamed of keeping up with her book club's walks, small daily habits made all the difference. She once felt her legs tire quickly, her calves cramping at night, robbing her of restful sleep. Evelyn thought age was her limit, but by blending smart eating with simple lifestyle changes, she rediscovered the joy of moving freely. Your legs, the pillars of your independence, thrive when you nurture them holistically. Today, we share practical steps to prevent leg cramps, boost senior health, and embrace a healthy lifestyle that keeps you active after 72. These tips, grounded in life lessons from the elderly, are easy to start and rewarding to maintain, helping you walk confidently through your golden years. First, let's talk about hydration, a quiet hero for leg strength. Dehydration tightens muscles, triggering leg cramps while sleeping or during a gentle stroll. Many seniors don't drink enough water, mistaking thirst for hunger, or simply forgetting to sip throughout the day. Evelyn noticed her cramps worsened on days she skipped her water glass. Aim for 6 to 8 cups of water daily, adjusting for your activity level. Keep a reusable bottle nearby, perhaps one with a favorite color to make it inviting. Add a slice of lemon or cucumber for a refreshing twist that encourages sipping. Herbal teas, like chamomile, or low-sodium broths, count too, warming your soul on chilly mornings. Proper hydration lubricates joints, supports circulation, and keeps muscles flexible, reducing the heaviness that slows you down. Next time you feel a cramp creeping in, reach for water first. It's a simple fix with profound results. Gentle movement is another key to stronger legs, tailored for seniors who value ease and safety. You don't need a gym to stay mobile. Evelyn started with chair exercises, lifting her knees while seated or doing ankle circles during TV breaks. These small motions strengthened her muscles without straining her joints. Try a daily 10-minute walk around your backyard or living room, moving at your own pace. If balance is a concern, hold on to a sturdy chair or walk with a friend, turning exercise into a moment of connection. Stretching also helps, like gently reaching for your toes while seated to loosen tight calves. These movements improve blood flow, easing leg cramps and building endurance for daily tasks. Check with your doctor before starting, but know that every step you take is a gift to your legs, keeping them ready for life's adventures. Meal planning ties your food choices into a sustainable habit, ensuring your legs get the nutrients they need. Plan a week's meals around whole foods. Think grilled chicken, quinoa salads, and roasted vegetables. Evelyn found joy in sketching out her menus on Sunday afternoons, a ritual that gave her control over her health. Include protein-rich foods like eggs, beans, or fish to rebuild muscle, and pair them with colorful veggies for vitamins that fight inflammation. A handful of nuts or a slice of whole grain bread adds healthy fats and fiber, keeping energy steady. To make it fun, try a mobility morning routine. Start your day with a nutrient-packed breakfast, oatmeal with walnuts and berries, for example, followed by 5 minutes of chair stretches. This sets a tone of vitality, signaling to your body that movement matters. Share your meal plans with family, perhaps cooking together once a week to swap recipes and stories, blending nourishment with love. Sleep plays a quiet but critical role in leg health, as poor rest amplifies fatigue and cramps. Many seniors struggle with aging and insomnia, waking to stiff or aching legs. Support restful sleep by eating lighter dinners, avoiding salty or sugary foods that disrupt slumber. A warm cup of herbal tea before bed, paired with a short bedtime stretch, can relax your muscles. Keep your bedroom cool and comfortable, and elevate your legs slightly with a pillow if swelling is an issue. Evelyn found that a consistent sleep routine reduced her nighttime cramps, leaving her legs refreshed for morning walks. These small adjustments create a cycle of rest and energy, powering your legs for the day ahead. Evelyn's transformation inspires us all. After months of hydration, gentle movement, and planned meals, she joined her book club's walks, her legs steady, her heart full. She no longer feared leg cramps stealing her sleep or her joy. Your legs have carried you through a lifetime of memories, first dances, family picnics, quiet moments under the stars. They deserve care that honors their strength. Every sip of water, every gentle step, every thoughtful meal is a promise to your future self, a future where you move with ease and pride. These steps aren't about perfection. They're about progress, one choice at a time. Your journey to stronger legs is a testament to your resilience, a life lesson from the elderly that echoes through every vibrant day. Now, let's seal this commitment with a vision for what's possible. Your legs have carried you through decades of love, laughter, and adventure. They deserve to stay strong, powered by choices that honor their strength. Every meal is a chance to rebuild vitality, to walk confidently with family, free from pain. Start today and feel the difference. Share one lesson you've learned in the comments below. Your wisdom inspires others. Thank you for joining Elders Guidance. Like, share, and subscribe for more tips to thrive in your golden years. If you enjoyed this video, comment 1 to let me know. If not, comment 2. Your thought matters to me either way.